What is the total November rewards looking like for the side event? Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. This one is indeed going to be going over that question. I'm kind of finding out whether or not we're getting a good load of rewards next month when the event drops on Wednesday. Will it be looking good from the side event? Will it feel like there's objectives as well as the weekly based event is popping off and feels like it's well rewarded? So yeah, if you don't know, we've done a full side event breakdown video, which will probably be either posted on the channel yesterday or yeah, it was yesterday. More info is probably going to drop on this channel. We're going to do full deep dives next week, so make sure to kind of like keep locked to the channel and all that stuff. So the event is a bit of a weekly opening one, and using certain champions, I think in certain ways to do certain things. You get 3 stars. You got loads of objectives which are here, which do kind of require you to think like here, like fully explore Cataclysm, fully explore 3 of the 4 Cataclysms. You know, you get different stuff for different difficulties, and you get back some stuff, 6-star shards, mythic crystals, you name it, and all that stuff. Also, there's other objectives that are launched in there, which is defeat Xerxes using Icarus, or defeat Icarus with Xerxes. So it's going to mean you, for ease, doing lower based content is going to be the best thing with the 3-star that you got. And it encourages you to do that stuff as well as far you go down. And yeah, the weekly rewards are like this. But we want to look at what are the totals, and that's what this video is about. It's looking at the totals for the month of November and whether or not I feel like we're being rewarded. Is Kabam kind of using this as like this month, October, well rewarded. November, not so rewarded, and in December, it's probably going to you're going to see like a load amount of kind of like rewards. It's the anniversary, gifting event, special calendars, left, right, and center. It's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to that. But you know, we've got to get a duff month out the way when it comes to rewards and stuff. And yeah, it doesn't seem like we have to do that much effort, so I think it's good in some ways, and we can do a weekly thing with it. So what I've done is I've prepared together a little spreadsheet of rewards info. I'll probably have to do something like a bit of an update, as you never know what's going to drop next week, and it could be a case that this kind of what you get for the month of November completely changes. I think the shards totals I might need to kind of like revisit again, especially because I feel that maybe some of them I want to put in a separate video and just kind of look, hey, there are other ways of getting the shards, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. So expect a video like that probably dropping at some point next week about the total world's end shards you can get. So expect that. So this is the breakdown here. Now what I've done, in similar to the kind of the little infographic here, it's done as a weekly reward. So it's like taking all this stuff and times it by 4. It's no end. I mean, that's how it really works. Times it by 4. So what I've done is I've done like a grand total of things. First of all, this is how I've broken it down by quest, and then what we're going to do is have a look at the full grand totals, because it'll go like this. So yeah, legendary gold 37,500. 150,000 as a result of like 4 weekly runs. And then the same thing goes down. Tier 5 ISO, 5-star shards, so we get 10k. Tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments, get 18k of that. And then world's end crystal shards, 2,000 at 4 weekly. That's for completion. Exploration is then giving off a bit more, so 600,000 there. Because it's 4 times we do this. It's not a case of going to the exploration for the entirety of the quest. It's exploration per mission of the 4. So if you 4 of them. So I'm treating it as a 4 times that each time. 4 times the week that you get, like here. There doesn't seem to be a huge amount of 6-star shards open and available to players, to be brutally honest, especially with 3,000 being for the exploration for 4 weeks. And then there's other things as well. Tier 2 alpha doesn't seem to be like a huge volume as well. There's some things to point out, especially if you compare it with to the right, which is epic, right? There's a good amount of tier 2 alpha available for the completion and exploration for the 4 weekly. And it might kind of feel, especially by looking at this, it's a bit, well, thin on the ground. It definitely looks thin on the ground, especially going like, okay, we get 2,000 6-star shards from the exploration for 4 weeks of epic, and you only get 3,000 from the exploration of 4 weeks in legendary. It's it does look very thin on the ground. I haven't decided to incorporate a lot of the rewards breakdowns for Master and Heroic, even though it looks like you're available to do them. There's nothing, as I said, like as I said in the previous video, like looking at some of this, doesn't it look like there's a restriction to say like you're locked to any given difficulty based on your progression. So I treat that logic as being like you can do all of the difficulty, so I'll treat it like that. Okay. The shards wise, the World's End shards, there's 4,000 for 4 weeks on Master, and the same thing when it comes to Heroic. I've also in the grand totals taken into consideration gold, because everyone wants gold, everyone needs gold and stuff. There is objectives, as a lot of you have seen. The objectives break down as 1,000 6-star shards, and then there's 5-star awakening gem, 2,500 5-star shards, 5 tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals, and additional 4,000 World's End shards. Now, how does this all break down? Now, I think my totals have been fine. They've been, I think I rate them. I think I've gone several times back over the sums, and I'm pretty certain I've got it locked down. So this is the breakdown of the rewards, which actually is a lot less than you might think, and that I would hope then what Kabam are doing, because there's a new variant this month, at least to say that a lot of the other stuff is topped up by this, but it's still very kind of like low on the ground when it comes to the volume that we normally get. So gold over all difficulties, so I've taken into consideration Master and Heroic, should come to 1.2 million gold, which isn't too bad, especially because I think a lot of players will end up 100%ing all of the difficulties. Because they'll be auto fighting it, they may be using their because you've got to have, that's the other thing as well that maybe I wasn't so kind of like clear on in the side event video, is you've got to in some cases have certain champions to unlock paths, which you know, I've got to I think I forgot in that video to skip over. I'm probably doing like a pinned comment or something. So each quest will have 2 locked paths requiring either Xerxes or Icarus to unlock, which got me 3-star. You can bring three champions into the quest, so you're locked with having 2 champions that be able to do the quest, and then 1 is going to have to be for that. So it's a bit of a problem there when it kind of like you know, it feels a bit restrictive, isn't going to be too great. But at the end of the day, it's the reward side of things, and this is the volume you get. So 6,000, that includes the 1,000 6-star shards from objectives. So all the objective stuff is included in here, except for the 5-star awakening gem, which is like 5-star awakening gem. It's not really on like huge volume of number that I have to calculate together. But yeah, 5-star signature stone crystals, 52, 9 2% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals, 54,000 tier 2 alpha fragments. Yeah, and tier 5 basic frags, 36,000. Like it's pretty low, and I'm going over these sums. I hope that I'm wrong. I really am, because it just looks like there's not much there. But as I said, I think Kabam have done this because Dedapalooza is going to be launched, and that gives that tier 5 basic threshold that we want to see, 6-star shards additional, and also like rank up gems. I think that's probably what Kabam are kind of like doing with this kind of logic with it. But yeah, they're a lot lower than, as I said, I'm surprised at. But you know, again, it kind of goes and falls into the line of, well, I guess we have a good month, then we have an average month for awards. There are some additional shards on offer, as we kind of discussed yesterday, and we'll do some calculations on that, you know, next week. We'll probably do like total bewhiskered shards or total World's End shards. So there's some calves on offer. There's some fun calves on offer for players. But in any case, that has been it. There's been a little video going over the side event, and as well looking over the various rewards totaled down. If I remember, I'll make this as a spreadsheet, so if anybody wants to go back to it and maybe change it, alter it, add more into it and stuff. When I get a moment, I'll probably put it as a Google Drive link or something in the description, or it'll be available on the Discord, either one of those. RichTheMan Discord, link in the description. And yeah, thank you very much for watching the content and supporting the channel as you do. Make sure as well to check out some other content located, boom, on screen right there. And yeah, I will see you in the next video, which whatever that may be. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you're doing. Bye bye for now.